What's up, back with another one. So today I'm going to show you this clip about the dating market. Check this clip out.
Question for the men. Why is it that men have stopped approaching women in public entirely? Because I feel like back in the day, it was so common for men to walk up to women, have a little bit of a conversation, some friendly banter. But nowadays, I don't see that anymore. What has changed?
Look, I know people are going to tell you, oh, stories means nothing. Look, stories is like this kind of silent digital contract between you and this guy. Don't let anyone tell you that stories doesn't mean anything. Everything is intentional. If somebody had any type of connection with you and you guys are now in a period of no contact and they are always popping up on your stories, they're keeping tabs. Okay? It's called keeping tabs. You guys have this kind of silent contract. Test it. Test it. If you don't believe me, test it. Stop watching his stories and watch he'll stop watching yours. That means he's watching you. That means he's mirroring you. This is a very common thing in dating and talking stages and situationships. It's called the mirroring effect, okay? A man is going to mirror you. If you pull back, he pulls back. So if you stop watching his stories, he will take that as rejection. If you stop watching his stories, he will see that as you have emotionally detached from him. I am sick and tired of seeing people say things like, somebody watching your stories means nothing. Yeah, somebody watching your stories when you didn't really have much of a connection means nothing. But if you had some type of connection with this person, then it does mean something, okay? And everything that that person is doing is intentional.
So he keeps liking your story, but never initiates any conversation or anything substantial. Why is that? Well, let me break it down for you. He does not want to have anything with you right now, for whatever reason. Maybe he is prioritizing another girl. This happens a lot. Or he doesn't want to date right now. What he's doing, however, is he is keeping his options open with you for the future and just being opportunistic. So he is actually choosing the lowest form of effort available for him in the universe, and that is of a story reaction or a like to keep you hooked, to keep you interested, for whenever he might want to do and if he will want to do something with you in the future. And now, if you reply to those reactions, you're giving him a clear sign that you're accepting such behavior. That this sort of low effort is enough to keep you entertained, to keep you interested. And the question is, do you really want to value your time as much as a story reaction? I guess not, right? So what you can do in this situation is just to ignore him. And two things can happen. He will either ignore you as well and the conversation will die naturally, or he will actually realize that he needs to step up because you're not impressed and he needs to do something more to get your attention. So ignore him. Do not reply to those messages. Do not send him any emojis, really nothing, unless he finally sends you a message which is more engaging. Then you can reply to this message matching exactly the amount of effort that he put into it. The less you answer, the more powerful it will be. And if he does not, well, congrats. You just show that you value your time more than a story reaction.
Let me just jump in real quick. A lot of men have been saying for a while that dating just does not feel worth it anymore. Some feel like the energy is off, like respect is low, and expectations are high without much reciprocity.
Here's what to do if a guy you're talking to is liking your stories on social media, but he's not actively planning dates. What you're going to do is actually counterintuitive, because what this means is he's trying to stay top of mind, keep tabs on you, flatter you, and essentially breadcrumb you, but he's not putting in the time or actual effort to try and move things forward with the two of you. His hope is that every time you see a notification with his name on it, that it will make your feelings towards him grow. But this is the most low effort, low bar way. This is not the time for you to try to get him to take that that next step and put in more effort, this is actually the time for you to pull your energy back and do less. This is the time to get really clear on your standards and really clear on how you want your dream partner to treat you. I promise you, your dream partner will not be okay with just liking photos of yours or tapping on your stories for months at a time, putting himself in a position where another guy could swoop in, another guy who's putting in real time, real effort, and take you off the market. When you do the internal work to shift your standards to align with the type of man who is high integrity, high value, and actually has a vision for the type of relationship he wants, and he's willing to move urgently with the right person to make it happen, that is all you're going to be available for. And these men who want to just put in low effort or do the least and expect the most, they will fall away, and you will only be available for the type of man who actually wants a commitment and is willing to put in the time and effort to make it happen.
What's up? So what are my thoughts about this? Here's the thing. More men are quietly deciding that the dating market does not offer enough value compared to the stress it can bring. From a lot of men's perspective, the cost-benefit analysis simply is not adding up. Time, money, energy, and emotional investment are real resources, and many feel they are expected to provide all of that while receiving attitude, inconsistency, or unrealistic standards in return. When men talk about toxicity, they are often referring to disrespectful communication, public shaming online, constant comparison to other men, or a lack of accountability. On top of that, some men say they do not see the traditional qualities they were raised to look for, like cooperation, support, and basic life skills such as cooking and maintaining a peaceful environment. Make sure to drop a comment, smash that like button, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.